I have 2 adult children that I raised at my home. And my daughter's in school, my son is living at the home. They want to stay in their home. That's the only home that we have. Permanent fix would be to lower my principal and interest rate and give me a mortgage that I can pay. They've been playing with me for 3 years. I'm really tired of being played with. When I leave this meeting, I want to know that I have a permanent solution to my mortgage crisis. I'm here because I need to be around people that understand it, that are going through what I'm going through. I'm working with ACE, with the ACE organization.
Okay. All right. Next to Cato.
Yes. We have 2 homes side by side. My parents passed away and left it on to me to raise my family in. One side of the mortgage company was modifying my loan while the other side was selling it.
Were you in foreclosure at that point, or you were in default or anything like that?
They were dual tracking you.
Trying to work and just try to live that American dream. I'm an ILWU worker. My wife is a San Francisco Muni operator. Her life was taken on a mishap with medical issue. She passed away in November of '09. Twins that are junior high school students and losing their mom with a medical error was just, they went into foreclosure in '09, telling me that my house would be sold in July. So we've been trying to get them to rescind on the mortgage until I had a sheriff notice evict me out. We first left to August 2010. February 2012 is when I just received another eviction notice from the sheriff, and they came and put me out on the 7th of February. They had never responded back to me or anything, so I went back to the house. We didn't reoccupy until March 16th of 2012, this year, and we got another eviction notice.
When he was given the notice of vacate last September, he instantly, like most people don't know what their rights are, he left.
So how are you hoping to take it back?
Pressure, the fact that he's here today is one big thing. We're going to hammer on Wells Fargo. Like all cases, it's messy. They buy these loans, they package them off. You've got like Wells Fargo, different bank names smeared all over the place. And you know, with Phil Tink's report, it's like even unclear, did you even go through the right process, right?
I reoccupied my house.
It.
Yes.
With ACE's help.
My community help, yes we have.
Okay.
I'm fighting for the cause and the right cause, and to show my kids that, you know, you never give up on the situations like this, and this is what helped each one teach one. We should be uniting instead of dividing, you know what I mean? So if we can all work on that with each other and get these banks to get they out there blank, you know, we'll be all right, and this world will be a better place.
If we're successful in getting his house back, it would be the 4th house on that block, on that street, that we were able to take back.
We're here because we love our neighbors, and so we want everyone to just, you know, realize that's the primary reason we're here. We want our neighbors to stay in the neighborhood, and we want the banks to back the hell off. Who do we love? Our neighbors! Yeah! We so appreciate you. We'd like to give the Archbishop the Neighbor Award.
Revolution has to be love inspired. We're here because we love our neighbors.
That's right.
I love that. And I'm saying to the people of San Francisco and the citizens of the United States of America, take off the cloak of shame. The Bible says perfect love casts out all fear. We are not afraid, and we will not be bullied by the banks, the gangsters, and the banksters, and the rest of them. So
Tita and Ginny are our founding mothers, and they really started an organization before Occupy Bernal even got started, called the Wild Old Women. They lead a picket every Thursday at lunch hour in front of our Bank of America near Bernal Heights. So we're inspired by them.
We live in senior affordable housing. We sit and talk about what's going on in the world. We got very excited by the Occupy movement. I, for one, was feeling like, oh, this movement is going to pass me by because I'm old and sick. And then I read an article about Occupy everywhere. One evening we were having a potluck. I told them about this article, and we decided to occupy the sidewalk in front of the Bank of America, 2 blocks from where we live.
I went to occupy Oakland and San Francisco a couple of times, and I was very happy that the youth were getting engaged again. The corporations have taken over the state, that that they're destroying our country. There's a lot of evil that happened when the Wall Street and the banks collapsed, and we can't stand by and not do anything.
I'm just trying to get money. Not from you guys, but
No, but he's got a job. He's got losing their home.
But it's got nothing to do with him. Go to the banks.
Yeah, we have gone to the banks. Tell your boss he can do it. He can do his job. You know, it's immoral. It's very immoral to tell people homes when you know, people are losing their homes. You know?
The Board of Supervisors has decided you can't do this here anymore. You can't do this here anymore.
Please don't buy this home. Don't buy this home, please.
No auctions, no auctions, no auctions, no auctions, no auctions, no auctions, no auctions.
Yeah. Outside.
I work for the San Francisco Tenants Union.
If anyone who's willing to sit down and do a mass blockade, we've got folks on the inside, folks on the outside, and everyone else if you're willing to pick it. People hold a blockade line here. Close all but one. One door open, close the other, and sit down. Sit down!
This is the blockade line in front of the door.
There's no access at the moment right here, but there could be. So we need to hold this, because if we block the other entries, this could be an entry. So we're asking anyone who's willing to sit down that blockade to form a double line. This building is closed. Folks who work in this building, please understand. We ask you not to cross our picket line.
Shut it down!
What about the people inside when the cops are in there with them? What's going to happen?
They'll get arrested, maybe?
This is the Occupy part of the demonstration here. You've got labor, faith groups, they're at the other entrances. And they're going to shut this down. The shareholders meeting today, 1 o'clock upstairs on the 15th floor. Only shareholders are supposed to come in. We're all stakeholders when they steal our homes. We do not support prisons, and they invest in prisons and make our students pay exorbitant funds to just get an education.
Students gathered at UC Berkeley to fight an 81% fee increase and attempt by the 1% to privatize the public University of California. And we stood out there and we made a stand, and the administration sent out riot police to brutally beat us for making a stand against the privatization of these public universities. Y agentes contratados por
we are the people too. A little bit louder, three. What justice for the people want?
Where we were protesting war, drone weaponry, and endless occupation. This seemed like a fitting place to end the day, to protest that our government is lacking of money because we're not taxing the very wealthy people, and we're spending billions on war. It doesn't make any sense. People need to rise